minutes. You have 2 minutes.
Rolling on Channel 9 through the Vine. Camera Mark.
So, you got a new intern?
Yes, after the wind, bucket of water, and the cat-dog incident, we needed to figure something else out.
I mean, I don't blame you. Where did they get all those cats and dogs?
Who knows? But the new intern has been told no live animals, no bucket of water, and no leaf blower.
That's good. Hopefully it gets better.
It couldn't possibly get worse.
Wee woo, 1 minute warning.
I need to get into place. Break a leg.
Same to you.
Bye. Poor Wendy.
I know, right?
I mean, did you hear though that some of those cast members adopted a couple of those cats
We
and
are
dogs?
live in 5, 4, 3.
Good morning. I'm Tina Truth-Teller,
And I'm Nora Newsflash,
and this is Channel 9's Through the Vine.
where we search deep and wide for all things generosity in your town so that you don't have to.
Thank you for tuning in. Before we go to our weather report and main story, let's take a quick look at some of the top news stories for today.
Disney dismay. A pair of siblings were shocked to learn that their mom canceled the family Disney Plus account. When asked to defend herself, the mom claimed that was the final straw, having to watch the same animated movie for 263 times in less than 2 months. We don't understand what the issue is.
Relic recovered. While being forced to help his parents clean out a garage, local 11-year-old discovered what his parents claimed was an old cell phone. After finding its charger, the 11-year-old was horrified to find that this brick-like device had no touchscreen, no internet, and there was only one game on there, and it was something called Snake.
McDonald's melancholy. Local kid, tired of crock pot meals, spends 6 minutes trying to convince his mom that they should have McDonald's for dinner. Despite sharing several compelling points, using really good words and using puppy dog eyes, his mom said, quote, "We have food at home." Can't blame a kid for trying.
No, you cannot, man. Let's move on to our weather report. How are things looking today, Windy Weather?
Well, even though things are still rainy outside, it's going to be a good week. More rain is in the forecast, but we're used to that by now. I do want to bring your attention to Thursday afternoon, however. There is a 39.7% chance of storms that could produce softball-sized hail. Be prepared to, oh, ow, no, ouch, ouch, stop. I can't even.
Well, be on the lookout for that.
Breaking news, it seems like we have some breaking news. We have an exclusive story about a kid in your town doing something very generous.
Hi, my name is Wesley. I'm 10 years old and my youth group is CityRise Kid Stuff. At school, every year we have a business fair and I started a company and I sold a product. My product was pom poppers, which are pool noodles that are cut, and I cut the top of a balloon and strapped it on, and we put a pom-pom in and we launched them, and we sold them at our business fair. I gave the money I made to the church because I knew there were other people in need. When I did, I felt good because I knew that God knew a better way to spend the money. I trusted God with the money because He created us and always knows a better way. I know God will do something great.
To better understand what we just heard, let's go to our resident expert on all things generosity and Jesus, Professor Perspective.
Thank you, Nora Newsflash. You know how every generosity story starts? With the word yes. You see, we are given plenty of opportunities to be generous. We just have to say yes. Of course, this can be a pretty scary thing to do. Maybe you are given the opportunity to share your favorite toy with your annoying little brother. Maybe you're given the opportunity to be generous with your friendship towards someone at school who is lonely. And maybe you are given the opportunity to donate some of your favorite belongings to someone in need. It's easy to think of a bunch of reasons to say no to generosity, but that is not what God calls us to do. How can we get past the fear of being generous? We can use what we have learned the past few weeks, trusting in God and deepening your relationship with Him. When you do those two things, it makes saying yes to generosity a lot easier. And God wants us to say yes to generosity. He loves a cheerful giver. But if that's not enough to convince you, let's look at 1 Timothy 6, verses 17 to 19. As for the rich in this present age, charge them not to be haughty, which means proud, nor set their hopes on the uncertainty of riches, but on God, who richly provides us with everything to enjoy. They are to do good, to be rich in good works, to be generous and ready to share, thus storing up treasures for themselves as a good foundation for the future, so that they may take hold of that which is truly life. Basically, these verses are saying that we aren't supposed to focus on storing up all of our belongings, our time, or our money. We should be willing to share what we have with others. All of those things are temporary, but the kingdom of heaven is forever. When we generously share the gospel and what we have, we are helping grow the kingdom of heaven, which is far more important than having the biggest toy collection or the most money. Remember, whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, but whoever sows bountifully will also reap bountifully. Back to you ladies in the newsroom.
Thanks, Professor Perceptive. Wow, what a crazy story.
You've got that right, Tina. As always, I love hearing about local heroes with wide-reaching generosity.
And hearing how crazy generous God is.
Well, that is all the time we have for today.
I'm Tina Truth-Teller.
And I'm Nora Newsflash, signing off for Channel 9's Through the Vine.
Stay safe and stay generous.
And we're off.
What was that about?
I don't know. Do you think she's okay?
Wait, is that a stretcher?
Oh, no.
They're taking her on a stretcher.
I think she's got things broken.
They threw like how many softballs at her?
It was a lot.
She shouldn't have said softball-sized hail. Has she not learned idioms are dangerous here?
We cannot do idioms, especially not with interns. Maybe we should go check.
I don't know. This is not good.
Or we could go eat.
Is that taco place still open?
Yeah, let's go eat.
I still want one.